All right, so I've had this sprinkler now for not even a year, right? Maybe 9 months, something like that. August of last year, yeah. So, you know, I worked great last year. Problem I'm having, it's just cheap China crap, right? I mean, it's garbage. Okay, it worked really well for a while, but that's what they do, right? They make something to last long enough so where, hey, well, you know what, it's out of the return time or whatever, and then it just falls apart, just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Now, does it still work? Yes. However, the issue I'm having with this oscillating sprinkler, this part right here, so what happens is you set it how you want it, how far you want it to go, right? So if you want it angled, you know, more of a span, or you can angle it to get certain areas. So this is real loose. This is too loose. It's supposed to grab almost the serrations, the ridges here. This one's a little bit tighter. So it works one way, but it doesn't work so that it's gonna kick it back and work like it's supposed to. So all it's been doing is basically just staying in the same position. And every once in a while I gotta go kind of finagle with it and move it so it starts to kick it back again, but it doesn't stay. So decided I wanted to take this apart, and first thing I did, you take the, you unscrew this side here where the cleaning tool is. This is, you know, so you can clean the jets if they get clogged. Okay, so I take that off, and then I notice there's 2 screws on the back right here, 2 Phillips head screws, small screws, took those off. And then I'm like, okay, something's still not coming undone. So I'm just taking a look at it and realize, okay, there's a cap right here. And this is for the, yeah, this is just the flow control, right? Yeah, flow control knob right here. And best way to get this off, take a flathead screwdriver and you just pry it. You know, actually it's best to use 2, right? 1 on each side. But just careful, so you make sure when you're popping it off, you just make sure it just goes straight up so you don't break it. I mean, this stuff's cheap, right? So anything you try to take anything apart, you got to be mindful of that. So I was able to pop this off unharmed. Okay, and then now we can take this thing out. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so taking a further look at this, obviously this thing just rotates, and just by the looks of this, it looks like this piece here separates. There's a big gap right here, and I'm just trying to figure out how can I take this off, because this is what's the problem. It's real loose. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and trying to hold the ridges and twist it, and it's just twisted the whole thing. So it's kind of a pain. I've been working with this and trying to play around with this for a few minutes, but I don't know, I might try to take this off and try to wedge this off and see what I can find, but I feel like it's just gonna break even more, so where it may not even be usable at all, because this is all I have right now. So, but I just kind of wanted to show you that as well. Oh yeah, also you can take this off. I thought maybe if I take this plastic off, this will pop out. But, you know, see if there's another access point underneath here, but there's not. I'll show you guys. Again, if you're doing this, just be careful so you don't bust this. It's all plastic. Bear with me. Well, never mind, guys. Oh, there it goes. I don't want to break it. Okay, so it's just a plastic cover. I mean, there's really no other access point. I thought maybe open here I could see something, but nothing. So, I don't know. It's just garbage. So just keep that in mind when you're getting a sprinkler. Hopefully you can find something that works for you guys. But that's my experience, 9 months, and that's how long it lasted. So I'll have to look for something else. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next product. See you guys.